sometimes little things can really bother women. Some things bother men, but some things can really disturb women. I go to the AT&T store and this girl slide me her number on a piece of paper and I throw it in the trash. I'm not probably not telling my woman that because next time I'm going to the ATM store, it'll be a problem.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? That's just me understanding the flow of things and saying, you know what, bro? Like, nah, I did the right thing.
All right, Tia, what are your thoughts?
Um, I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about that. I don't think like if it's any malicious intent behind it, then I mean, of course that's not right. But I mean, if it's something that was kind of funny, that I guess it depends on the couple, the individuals, I guess, in their relationship, knowing who your partner is and if they would be able to handle that. Um, I mean, because that could be something that you both could joke, laugh about, or it could be taken in that way. Um, some individuals, men and women, can't handle that. So I guess it's just about knowing who your partner is and just going off that.
All right.
So, JR, somebody in the chat said this, and I think this is fair. He said, I tell my girl not to mention when someone tries to get at her, because if someone you found attractive, you wouldn't be mentioning it to me. So he's basically saying that don't mention it at all. I'm like, yeah, that's fair. I can see that. Like, if you ain't gonna tell me the people that you found attractive hollered at you, or tell me that this one person that hollered at me, I definitely like the way he looked. So I can see why you wouldn't want to know it all.
Yeah. I can see that. I can see that as well. Man, women are slick out here, huh? Okay.
See, that's where it gets interesting, because it's just like, for me personally, it's like when I have a man, I have tunnel vision. That doesn't, just because someone hits on me, I'm not even thinking like that. Like, straight tunnel vision. So that's, if that comment says if she's attracted to him, well, that's problematic in and of itself.
You should know your woman's type, though. You know what I mean? I think
tunnel vision is real. Like, when you're in love and you're in a relationship, you don't see nobody, hear nobody. Like, that really is how it is.
I mean, what would you do, JR, if you, let's just say, hypothetically, you looked at your woman's like past 2 or 3 dudes, you happen to see a picture and they look exactly like you, like carbon copies.
Mm-hmm.
Did.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably say she has a type. So I mean, I don't see anything wrong with having a type. It's just, I don't think you really can control attraction. It's just something that just organically and naturally occurs, whether you like it or not. I think you probably may think a little bit harder if you're not her type. And you did mention something along the lines of, what your woman is attracted to. So what if you're not the type of person that your woman is typically attracted to? I think that might be one to kind of throw out there and see what you guys think about it. Because if she like tall, dark, and handsome, and you're a light, short, and out of shape, she's probably not attracted. She was attracted. It was other things that drawn her to you, and she liked those things. But the reality is that you're not what she typically goes for. And guys on the panel, have you ever caught your woman looking at other men that she might think was attractive? Look at Sharon raise her head up. She curious about this one. She want to hear that response. I mean, be honest. Like, have you ever seen her just, you didn't make a big deal out of it, but have you ever caught her looking at somebody?
Yep.
No.
And I didn't make a deal. I just observed it and filed it. Like, okay.
I would say no. Nah. And it's not that I'm saying that she hasn't. It's just that I didn't see it. Because we very vocal. So, like, you know what I mean? I have no problem saying, damn, she got a nice rack. You know what I mean? And so if she didn't say it, I didn't see it. I'm gonna be real with you.
Okay.
Well, me, I've seen it probably. I can't say it multiple times. At least one time I did see that. I didn't say nothing about it. I let it be. You know what I'm saying? Because look, people got eyes. I can't stop them from looking. As long as you don't violate, that's the only thing I got to worry about. Don't violate.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the same thing. I've caught somebody I was dating. Not necessarily seriously, um, but I've caught someone that I was dating looking at somebody else, but I also knew what they was attracted to as well. Um, and I didn't hold anything personally. It's just some things are motivation. So if you do notice you're like a fit person, it's like, man, I need to get my ass in shape anyway. So like it is what it is. But I don't think it's nothing that you can control. You also got to think about us as men. A woman may not want to hear it, but as a man, we have looked at people when they look nice, and we probably was a little slick with it. So it's one of those things that kind of catch you off guard. I've been on the phone before one time, and I was just like, God damn, there's some H's in here. I forgot I was on the phone. But it's just something that just naturally happened that just kind of caught me off guard a little bit. And I was just, so it is what it is. But
I'm gonna tell you another insecurity I used to have. Uh, you ever, meet a potential mate and y'all become friends on Facebook and you see the mutual friends and you like, oh no, man, how the hell does she know this person? You know what I mean? Because you know this person and you know how they get down. So you like, I'm like, oh damn, dog. Don't tell me he knows her. That's happened before. That used to bother me. When I see certain mutual friends, I'm like, oh shit, I'm in trouble, yo.
In
It's a
a
wrap.
big city environment or a small city environment?
Um, I mean both because both, but like, I mean, I would say like a college community. You know what I'm saying? More of that type of situation. I mean, I've had the big city situation happen, but also a college environment where it's like three schools in the same area and this particular person is their friend. I'm like, damn, why does she know him? You know?
I had met a guy like that where he just because I hugged someone that I knew, he was like, "Nah, I can't talk because you know that guy." So it was like, "Well, I don't even know him like that." He's like, "Nah, it don't matter." So it's like, wow, that's crazy. But I mean, I
Now,
feel
hold
like
on
I'm
now.
glad I dodged that red flag.
No,
But it's just
what?
you still
Nah,
So
be
you
insecure
hug a
enough
man you
to,
don't know like that? You just hugging
huh?
a random man you don't know like
I
that?
don't even I don't even like hugging people, period. But he came up and hugged me, so I gave him a little side hug. So I don't like people touching me. So I was just like, here, you get a little side hug. But he took that as like, oh, he know you. And I'm like, no, he don't know me. He wanna look like he know me or something. Like, guys will do that. They'll be like, oh, what's good, Short? I'm like, I don't even know you like that. Like, but okay. So I don't know.
I gotta.
You shouldn't be so unsecure enough where you can't even say hey to somebody or even just like say the person's attractive. Like you said, oh, she got a nice rack. Like I wouldn't feel no way about that. I'd be like, damn, she do got some big titties. But it's like, you just gotta but if you're gonna be in her DMs later, then we got a problem. Like that's two different things.
hmm,
Yeah,
I got a
most of y'all
couple.
women can't handle us talking like that, though. You realize that, right? If y'all heard how some of the things we think and say, y'all will be feeling some type of way.
I feel like I've heard everything at this point. I don't think you can say nothing too
Yeah,
crazy.
you ain't.
God, what are y'all talking about?